folks, how you doing? I thought it must be about time for another video. This will be episode 11 in the Stay Home Stay Safe series, and in fact this is going to be the last video in this particular series. Simply because I don't have enough footage to carry on. I've enjoyed stitching these wee videos together for you, and I've particularly enjoyed keeping in touch, but basically I've just run out of material. However, I'm not going to shut the channel down, and what I think I'll do is I'll just check in with you once or twice a week. I'll switch the camera on, I'll sit with a cup of coffee, maybe here or down in my shed, and we'll have a wee catch up. And during that catch up I might be able to find a few still photographs that I can stitch in and give you something to look at. So this video is going to be about the bikes, probably bike and bivvy, something like that. I'll find a little bit of camping footage where my means of transport was one or other of my bikes. Do you like the wee micro bike? I bought that when I was living and working in China. Although I was based down in the southwest in the Chinese Himalaya in a fairly remote location, I was called up to Beijing and across to Shanghai on a fairly regular basis to attend meetings. And I found it quite tiresome moving around these big cities on public transport. And invariably I was late for the meeting or I got lost, and I decided that maybe moving about under my own power was the best way to go. So I bought that wee micro bike and I scooted around Beijing and Shanghai from tower block to tower block, and when I arrived at the meeting I could just fold it up and stick it in a wee holder and put it on my shoulder, take it up in the elevator with me. So it served its purpose there, but I actually used it once on an expedition as well. I was dropped off on a high plateau in the Himalayas many years ago, and I knew that I had a long journey ahead of me, about 26, maybe 30 miles, something of that order, which is quite a long way on a wee bike like that. But it was all downhill, so I went from this high plain all the way down into the Yangtze Basin. And I had a delightful day, just freewheeling down, stopping here and there to make some plant collections and do a bit of photography, a wee bit of recording, vegetation recording. Yeah, had a grand day on that bike and covered some considerable distance. Once I got down into the Yangtze Basin I had a wee bit of hiking to do, but it wasn't too far, and then I had to get a wee ferry boat across the Yangtze River to the other side, where I had a rendezvous with the jeep, and just threw my wee bike in the back and headed back up the hill towards the station. So it shared a few adventures with me, that wee bike, and I decided to bring it home after I retired from my work at the station. Anyhow, I'm blethering. It's time to get this video together and get it rolling for you. So I hope you enjoy this one, folks. Bikes and bivvy. Morning folks, in our Hebrides today. I'm on the island of Kerala. That's my fishing spot. The wee inlet. I've had luck there in the past. And if the inlet doesn't work, I can go down to the point. It's quite difficult getting to the point. I can't get the bike down there easily. It's too much work. I just have to ditch the bike in the heather or the bracken and then load up my wee rucksack with some fishing gear and get down there. But fingers crossed folks that the inlet proves fruitful today. I'm on the island of Lismore today, doing a bit of camping. Got the bike here and I've got various bits and pieces for some outdoor fun, so let's crack on and see if we can find a place to camp for tonight. Dave Outdoors Scotland saying bye for now. Bye folks.